that out of desperation, whenever someone is desperate over something, that person can go the extra mile. I understand that the powers that be in Nigeria are desperate to quench Biafra. But for me, it is lack of understanding on their part to think that they can quench Biafra. Biafra is unquenchable. Why? The East has always been Biafra and will forever be Biafra. The West has always been Oduduwa and will forever be Oduduwa. The North has always been Arewa and will forever be Arewa. So if anybody is doing anything to quench Biafra or quench Oduduwa or quench Arewa, that person is wasting his time. And so I don't give a hoot whatever understanding Finland ambassador has had with President Bola Tinubu. But I want to say that there was a time Tinubu said that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. Now he is the president of Nigeria and we want to keep Nigeria at all costs. You understand? So if he has signed any agreement with Finland to extradite Simon Ekpa, if you kill Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if you kill Simon Ekpa, you cannot stop Biafra with that. These two are just two members of a very large multi-million people society. If you kill them, there are other leaders. There are other people who will continue to push for Biafra. So for me, it is total barbadage. If they have had any agreement whatsoever to try extradite Simon Ekpa, if that happens, well, the world will see how much low Finland has stooped. That is it.
Honestly, quite very disturbing and a matter of concern with the development and seemingly confusion among the Biafrans today as the air of uncertainty continue to spread surrounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Continued detention. It was alleged that the UN group has taken over the litigation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and has dragged Nigeria to court, which they are to appear by 27th of March this year over the gross abuse of the fundamental rights and freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Could that be a good development for Biafrans and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra?
Oh well, onye ji ihe nwata wele aka elu, aka fụbi ofu owetu aka nwata ewere ihe. He who takes what belongs to a child and raises his hand up will have his hand weary one day. He will bring it down, and the child will take what belongs to him. Nelson Mandela was incarceration for 27 years. By the time he came out with victory and became the president of South Africa, and apartheid died. I am so settled in my spirit about Biafra, about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, about Simon Ekpa. These things don't give me sleepless night at all, because I have seen that these things are reality. You understand? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not die in detention. No, he won't. He will come out one day. Mazi Simon Ekpa will come out one day. They are not criminals. They're only freedom fighters. And all over the world, freedom fighting is acceptable. They are not terrorists. They don't commit treasonable felony.
Northerners designate them as terrorists and ask Allah to kill them, and Tinubu should exterminate them, including Sunday Igbohu, if he should be re-elected in 2027.
People can be very funny and very stupid. You understand? If anybody is making such a wish, such a person is stupid. You understand? They are not terrorists. Some people are more educated than some people. You understand? So that is it. What such a person said is baseless for me.
Honestly, he didn't designate Boko Haram bandits as terrorists, but freedom fighters who are only asking for the freedom and the justice for their own people.
It tells you the level of their illiteracy. You understand? If one is not illiterate, he should know what is treasonable felony. You understand? So these guys are not prisoners. They are not prisoners. They are not terrorists. They are simple freedom fighters. Mandela did it. Mahatma Gandhi did it and got freedom for India. Mandela did it and got for South Africa. So for me, these things will happen. Mazin Nande kind of knew it. He knew that what he came out to do might lead to imprisonment, might lead to death. You understand? And he made himself available for that sacrifice. But some of us are praying for him. He will not die there. No, he will not. If he dies in detention, the powers that be in Nigeria will be held accountable. So nobody, I know very well that nobody in Nigeria will want Mazin Nandekano to die in detention. Not even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nobody will want Nnamdi Kanu to die in detention because the consequence will be fatal.
No, Tinubu is a desperate politician. Don't you think if that become necessary for him to secure his second time bid,
He
even
cannot.
against the Southerners or the Ndibo or the Biafrans?
He cannot go that far. Nobody can touch Mazin Nandekano. The worst they can do is to keep him there because they know the influence he has among Easterners, not just Igbos, among Easterners in diaspora. He's an international person. He's a designated citizen of United Nations. So everybody is careful with him. I know that those in power are receiving calls from every part of the world concerning Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody will touch him. He will not die. They are just keeping him there so that they will have their way in doing what they want to do politically. You understand? So that is it. He will come out alive. And as far as Biafra, Biafra has always been there. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop Oduduwa. Nobody can stop Arewa. So that is it.
Thank you once again for your brilliant submissions. It's been a nice time with you.
Thank you very much.